Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending upon when you're watching this fast start. This is a quick, very simple 5 steps to having a fast start to success in your iBoomerang business. So welcome to our team. I'm super amped and excited for you. Your life, if you apply yourself, will never be the same. So number 1, the first thing you want to do is make a list of 20 names and numbers. These are people that you have incredible influence with, and they have influence with you. There's mutual trust and respect, and they're going to really follow your leadership in terms of getting in position to see the information. So your top 20 names and numbers, write that down right now really quickly. You're literally wanting a new person that you're enrolling to make this list of 20 names and numbers in their first 5 minutes of enrolling, okay? Now that list will expand to a minimum of 100 names and numbers and more. The bigger your list, the bigger your business. So understand you're going to keep building and adding on to that, but for the first 5 minutes of your iBoomerang career, just write down 20 names and numbers and we're going to work from there. Now, you're going to schedule a launch party, okay? So when you're brand new, a launch party is a very big event. You only have one launch in your business, and your goal is to get 20 people onto your launch. So if today is Sunday and I just got started, my launch will be either Sunday night, sometime Monday, Tuesday at the latest. So you want to have a launch within 48, no more than 72 hours of getting started. It's very, very important. And you're going to get 20 or more guests onto your launch event. Imagine if you were having a grand opening of a bakery, if you were having a grand opening of a furniture store, a grand opening of a tech store. You would want all of your people to show up for that event. Yes or yes? It's the exact same thing. It's just as big, if not bigger, in terms of the cause and the opportunity that you're going to share when you're inviting people, okay? Number 2, select either your iDecide presentation, or we have a David Hunt 8-minute overview on YouTube, okay? David Hunt, iBoomerang on YouTube, it's 8 minutes. Pick one of those 2 videos, whatever one resonates the most for you. We want you to share a video that you're excited about. That will definitely have an impact on how you communicate that. So watch your iDecide presentation again, watch the David Hunt 8-minute video, pick one of those, and instruct your guests to take a quick look at some of the things we're going to be talking about before the launch event, okay? So that's very, very simple, but it also helps to get them prepared in terms of their mindset as they're going to come into the bigger, more advanced overview. Now, number 3, there more than likely will be a presentation happening before your launch. So if I'm doing a launch on Sunday night and I just got started Sunday afternoon, chances are there's a presentation happening before the launch that I'm going to have. So one of the things that you want to do when you enroll is find out when is the next available presentation. If you're getting someone started, make sure that you know when's the next available presentation, or better yet, you can actually do your own Zoom presentation for your new team member and have them grab 2 or 3 of their closest friends to hop on. See, every new person that gets started can very easily grab a couple of people and get them onto a Zoom presentation in the next hour or 2 of them getting started. That's very unusual for people not to be able to do that. So that's one thing you want to do, because that's going to allow them to have more people inviting for the launch that evening. Because those 2 or 3 people that get on a Zoom with you or another leader in the company, they watch the Zoom, they get excited, they get enrolled. Now they're going to invite their people for the launch event that night. So you're literally having people generate paychecks and income in their first several hours of being in business. That's how you make this thing go fast. 4th, success profile. So one of the things that's important is that you have a quick conversation with your new team member, okay? Because they enrolled as a travel savings ambassador because they want to build a significant residual income. They want to build passive income. They want to build a big business. So number one, ask the question, why are you doing this? Why? Are you doing it for freedom? Are you doing it because you want to get rid of debt? Are you doing it because you would like to replace your income from your job? Are you doing it because you want to pay off your house or your car loan or what have you? Find out exactly why they're doing it. Is it for lifestyle? 2, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself, to prove to yourself that you can actually finish something that you started? To prove to yourself that you're coachable and that you're mentally tough and you're going to actually get this done. You're going to see it through. You're finally going to address the money equation in your life. So find out why they're doing it, who they're doing it for. They may be doing it for their kids. They may be doing it for a cause. They may be doing it for a family member, for themselves, or all the above. 3rd, what's the number that's going to give you a sense of, okay, I'm on track. This feels good. Everyone has that first number that they would like to achieve. It may be $2,000 a month, could be $5,000 a month, it could be just a check for $500. Find out what that specific number is that they want to attack. I'm not looking for the big number. I know people have big numbers and big goals, but just for the first several hours, like let's have a target. I would like to make all of my money back. I spent $1,050 on my first class pack. I would like to earn $1,500. Great. When would you like to do that? That's number 4. When would you like to do it? Well, I would like to do that in my first 30 days. So we'll set a date on the calendar, 30 days from today. Let's have a goal of earning $1,500 in commissions. Very simple, okay? Then I also like to ask, I'm giving this in the order. So the contacts, the number of contacts in your phone. So have your new team member go into their phone, into their contact database, and pull up the exact number of contacts that are in their phone. It could be 300, 500, 2,500, and write all of this information down so you have it in your phone, okay? What is your personal best? I always like to ask people, what is your best year in terms of income earning in your entire life? Because that gives me a better sense of where they're stuck in terms of the ceiling that they've placed on their income, some of their limiting beliefs. Some people may say $80,000 US a year, or $150,000 US a year, or $300,000 US per year. Well, we know where the ceiling is, so we can help them to go beyond such limited thinking when it comes to income, okay? So it's important to have that number, put that in your phone, and then ask them, what are you guilty of? See, all of us are guilty of something, some level of, and here's the question, what self-sabotaging behavior are you guilty of? So some people, it's procrastination. I always put off, I never do it today, I always think about doing it tomorrow. I allow fear to get in the way, so fear paralyzes me. I care too much about what other people think, so even though what they think doesn't pay my bills, I care about what they think. So everyone has self-sabotaging behavior that they've been guilty of. Maybe you talk down to yourself, maybe you beat yourself up, maybe you focus on your limitations instead of your possibilities, you have a lack, poverty consciousness. Whatever that is, you want to be able to identify it so that you can help your new team member confront that limiting behavior and then change it, okay? So let me review this very, very quickly. Number 1, you're going to make a quick list of 20 names and numbers. These are people that you have influence with, that you have a mutual trust and respect, and they will show up because it's you. You have credibility with them to show up for your launch event. Now, if I'm promoting for a launch event, if I'm doing it Sunday night or Monday night, listen, I'm going to make a call. Hey, Nick, how you doing, bro? Good. Listen, I'm doing a launch event Monday at 7:30 p.m. I want you on this launch. Can you be available at that time and give me 30 minutes of your undivided attention? I'm very direct, okay? It's a very different conversation for the launch event. This is a one-off, okay? You only launch and then we do relaunch sometimes, but you only have a launch like once, okay? So we have a very direct invitation. If I'm calling Stacy, were you available Monday at 7:30? Yes or no? If she says, no, I'm not available, okay, great. I'll call you later. What's going on? I don't have time to talk right now. I'm having a big event. I wanted you to be at that event, but I know you're busy. No worries. I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait. I don't have to do what I'm doing. If you're having a big event, Ed, I can make time. I can reschedule what I had planned. Okay, great. Reschedule what you have planned. Be here at 7:30. I'll send you the Zoom link. Have your brilliant business cap on. Bring your positive energy. We're going to have a lot of fun. Boom. That's it. That is it. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm doing a travel business. I'm doing a lifestyle technology company. I'm doing something where we can make a lot of money together. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity. No. Don't do any of that. Okay? Don't do any of that. I'm simply getting people to a location for a launch. The only word I'm using is I'm doing a launch event. It's big. It's important. I need you there at 7:30. Can you be there? Yes or no? What are you launching? You'll see when you get there. Okay? Trust me on this. You don't want to miss it. Yes or no? Can you be there? Great. I got you in. Now, I only have a limited amount of seats that I'm going to have on this Zoom. So make sure that you're going to be there early, 5 minutes early. Okay? That's all I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm imposing my will and my influence on my network. And every single person that comes into your organization that's brand new has a short list of people that they have that level of influence over. Okay? So, list of 20, you're going to build it eventually over the next several days to 100, 200, 300 plus. And I would work it, I would say 200 names at a time. I know many of you have thousands of contacts in your phone. So just write down 200 names at a time. And you're literally just going to go through that as you're building your business. It's very simple, okay? But you keep building that list. You're going to have your launch event within 48 to 72 hours. So if somebody enrolls on a Sunday afternoon, they can have their launch party Sunday night, sometime Monday, Tuesday at the latest. If there is another, let me do it in order. So that's the first thing. Second thing, use the I Decide or the David Hunt 8-minute video. And you can just shoot it in a message and you'll have a voice note with the video. So here's what it would sound like. Hey Nick, I know you're coming to the launch event. I just wanted to share with you some of the artificial intelligence that's a part of this launch event that I'm going to share with you. Okay? So check this out when you have 10 minutes. And so I'll send him the I Decide so he gets a feel for some of the artificial intelligence. If I'm sending David Hunt, hey Stacy, listen, I know we're scheduled to see each other tonight at 7:30. I'm going to send you a quick 8-minute preview so you have a sense of what's going on with this incredible launch that I'm doing tonight. So this is my friend David Hunt from London. He's going to give you a quick overview. So I'll send a note, a voice note with that video, so they can have, it'll be a second exposure by the time they get to the launch. 3, if there's another Zoom happening before the launch, then get on it. So sometimes, invariably, we're going to have a lot of presentations every day, so you can hop on a Zoom before getting on the launch event. So if my new person's having a launch event at 7:30 and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll say, well, let's do a quick Zoom at 5 or maybe actually 4. Let's do a quick Zoom at 4 o'clock. Can you get a couple of people on a presentation at 4? That gives them about an hour and a half or so to get people motivated. Grab 2 or 3 people, just tell them to be there. Every new person has 2 or 3 people they can just get on a presentation quickly. And when they see the information, they say that, hey, I like what I see. I want to, I'd like to get started. When they enroll, they can actually bring more people to the launch event for your new person that night. So again, you have people earning income within hours of getting started, which is fantastic. And then the success profile. So I want to know why you're doing it, who you're doing it for, what's your number, your initial number, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, somewhere in there is usually typical. It's between $2,000 and $5,000 for most people. When do you want to get that done? Let's have a goal. Let's say 30 days from now, 60 days from now, whatever that is, you have to, because based on the goal, that will allow you to help them understand the type of work and effort it's going to need and take place in order to get that done. Because people are doing it all the time. They're doing it every day in iBoomerang. And then finally, asking them how many contacts they have in their phone, what is their personal best in terms of their income and ever in their life, what's their best year. So it gives you a sense of where their self-limiting beliefs are. If they give you a number like 80,000 or 150,000 or 300,000, okay, well, this is where their lid is, that this is their ceiling. We got to work on expanding that, okay? And then finally, what self-sabotaging behavior are you guilty of? Procrastination, talking down to yourself, worried about what other people think, low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-image, etc. So you want to identify that to help them confront it and then change that programming in their mind. It's another process. And then number 5 is set up the calendar. Okay, set up the calendar. So we have flight school every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our weekly team training, our Fire Go Sapphire Fast Start training every Sunday for our team, and that's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So have your new person just carve out their calendar every Saturday 9 a.m. flight school, every Sunday 4 p.m. our weekly Fire Go Sapphire Fast Start training. So set up the calendar. Make sure that they know where the resources are. iBoomHub.com is a great resource for other things they can get trained on. But this is it, okay? This is all we're doing. Nothing more, nothing additional. Some of you were asking me, well, what about the invite, Ed, and three-way calling? You can give them the invite SoundCloud training, okay? It's an invite three-way training call after their launch event. The most important thing when someone gets started is their launch event and getting 20 or more people on that launch event doing exactly what I just shared in this presentation. Go back and watch the beginning. And after the launch event, they can listen to the invite and three-way training call because there are specific techniques that are proven that work so that they can properly invite and qualify prospects moving forward. But understand the launch event, it's very much like if you're watching TV and you see something on the news that's sensational, that's absolutely insane, and you call your friend and you're like, turn on the TV right now, you're not going to believe it. That's the energy of the launch event. It's not about, I don't need to qualify that person, I don't need to do all that. I just want them to watch. Turn on your Zoom tonight at 7:30. You're not going to believe it. We're having a launch event, and your leadership, will be doing that first presentation. You don't have to worry about doing the presentation. We're going to do the first presentation, and we will properly guide your guests through the process of qualifying them and helping them to make a final decision by the time we get done with the presentation. Okay? So that's your Fast Start training. Please make sure you share this link every single time a new person is getting started so that they know how to start their new person. And if you are brand new or you're new to this training and go back to your people, maybe you didn't do this with them, maybe you haven't had a launch event for some of the new people that you've enrolled, it's okay. You can always hit the reset button, and today can always be day one. You can always start fresh. Always give yourself permission just to begin again. So use this information and these guideposts to help your people get started. I want to thank Sapphire Sandra Thomas. I want to thank Michelle Mayer, who were definitely very helpful and instrumental in putting this Fast Start training together. So thank you all for your guidance and leadership. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on the other side of Sapphire, and definitely going to Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and beyond.